Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. So today I'm gonna make a compost, but every time I make this compost, guys, I don't show you what's on it and what I do with it. But today, because my cousin, they're requesting what I put on my compost. So, and some of my friends too, they're asking me what do I put on my compost, and I told them, but they were like, oh, can you just make a video what you really put in there? I was like, okay. So guys, this is what I do. This is from my workplace. I got this from my workplace. Look, it has a coffee grounds right there. It has an eggshells, and you have some like vegetable cuttings, and you know the carton from the egg, the tray. I how do you say this? I tore them apart like into small pieces, and there are some lemons also right there, some tomatoes, so any, and some avocado peelings. So you know, everything. So this is what they call greens, but this one, the egg tray, it's considered as the brown, because they said when you make a compost, it has to have the browns and the greens, and they said that it needs to have more on the browns than the greens. So right here, guys, because I don't have enough paper for right now, so this is all I have, paper right there, and I have a lot of the greens. So I pick up some brown, like the dried leaves already, guys, because they said it's better because it's easy to decompose, that one. So they said if you don't have enough of the dry leaves, you could use papers. So later on, I'm gonna have the kids sort of all the males and, you know, cut it off so that we can throw it on the compost. So for now, I have a lot of leaves right there of my mom too. I told her to save it for me every time she cleaned the front yard, so I have a lot, and I'll pick up those dry leaves later on, guys. So yeah, that's what I do for my compost. So I'm gonna put this one, the compost bin, so that, you know, I could start my compost. The reason why I'm doing this, guys, early, because I'm getting started for my next year garden, so that by January, this compost, I hope that it would be ready. Because last garden season, guys, what I did is just I put it in the bucket, and like I waited for only 2 weeks. It's not completely decomposed yet, and I just put some potting soil on top of the compost, like half of the bucket, and I plant my plants already. The reason why I did that, guys, is because it becomes successful, but the reason why I did that, because I don't have enough time to do the compost, and I saw this video on YouTube that you could do that, and actually it works pretty good. It works good on me. If you guys watch my video about my tomatoes and my peppers, that it really come off successful. I really had a good harvest. So this is just my own explanation why I did that 2 weeks only, and then I just put half of the compost in the bottom and then the potting soil on top. My explanation for that is because while the plants are growing, the roots will go down to the compost, and it will, you know, it will take the nutrients that it could get from the compost. Maybe that's why my garden that time becomes successful. That was just my own explanation. That's just for me. It works, so why not? And you know, rather than, because I don't have enough space last time at the duplex, that's why I did it in the bucket, and that's my first time doing it in a bucket. It come out successful. So hoping that this time will be successful also for my next year gardening. So guys, it works for me, so maybe you guys could try it too, and it could save you a lot of money doing the compost rather than buying the soil at the, you know, at your like Home Depot or Green Acres. It will save you a lot. At least you could just buy a little bit to add up in this compost. So that's why I'm doing this, guys, to save up a lot of money and I could have my, you know, produce next gardening. So, okay guys, let me do it. And one more thing, so that's the compost, that's the thing, guy. So I put it all in there. And when you're making compost also, guys, it is important to add water. It's important to keep it moist. I don't know, this is my first time doing it right here on the compost bin, because like I told you guys before, I used to put it only on the bucket and it sits on the ground, so the worm could get inside it to make the process faster. So I don't know how long it will take me to do this, so but I'll keep you updated, you know. So it is important also, guys, to add water to keep it moist on your compost. So I'll just put a little bit of water to keep the, you know, to keep all of them. And then guys, I'm gonna put some more of the dry leaves later on, because they said it's better when you're making compost, it's better to have more on the browns than the greens, because coffee ground is greens, considered as greens. Those vegetable scraps or peels are considered as green. So the the dried leaves and the paper are the browns. So later on, I'm gonna go grab the dry leaves that my mom saved for me at her house. So I'm just gonna add it up, and I guess for just 4 days, guys, I will fill up all this. This is my 4th day bringing home some stuff from work. So I guess, guys, in just 4 days, I will fill up this compost bin. This is a 50-gallon compost bin. So we'll see. I want to learn how to make that compost tea also. I was wondering if that one, the water that's dripping right there, is considered as the compost tea. You know, well, there's nothing wrong if, you know, if you could make all your and this is how we're gonna do, guys. And then there you go, so that it could roll. Oh, it's heavy. It's hard to do, but I think I need my my feet to help me roll this. I wish I had the kids, but they were still at school, so I guess I'll just roll it really good later on, guys, because it's kind of hard. You know, I need the kids' help. So for now, guys, I'm just gonna lock it back up again, so that in case my kids will try to open it later on. Oh, it's hard to put it back, guys. There you go. It got locked again. So I'll just roll it later on when the kids are here, so that they can hold on the camera on my phone, actually, while I'm turning it. Okay, guys, so hopefully my composting video will help you to do your own compost also. You will have because if you have that compost, guys, on your garden, you don't really need to put fertilizer, because that has a lot of nutrients that your plants would need. Maybe you just have to put like in the middle of your, you know, gardening. You just have to add fertilizer, but on the first, you know, time, you don't really need it. Well, according to my experience, I think the weather also has to do, you know, how successful your plants gonna be. But I'm guessing, or based on my experience, compost is a really, you know, a big factor. Having a good soil is a really big factor on gardening. Okay, guys, so hopefully that helped. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. So guys, if you're new in this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and see you again on my next video.